I'm 28 years old. My girlfriend's name is Olivia. We'd been together for 2 years, and about 8 months ago, we decided to move in together. At first, everything was great. We laughed, cooked together, made plans for the future. I really thought she was the one. But then, about 3 months ago, things started to change. The beginning of the problem. Her ex, let's call him Jesse, suddenly reappeared in her life. At first, it was small things. A random like on one of her posts. A quick comment. I brushed it off. Exes exist, right? It didn't mean anything. But then the DMs started. Night after night, her phone would light up at 11 p.m., 12 a.m., sometimes 2 a.m. Always Jesse. Sending her memes, inside jokes, long conversations. One night, I finally said something. Hey, Jesse's been messaging you a lot lately. Everything okay? Immediately, she got defensive. We're just friends. We ended on good terms. It's nothing. Now, I'm not the jealous type. I have exes too. I'm even cordial with a couple of them. But this wasn't just being cordial. This was constant. This was private jokes and late-night messages. And then came the breaking point. We were on the couch watching Netflix when her phone buzzed. She grabbed it quickly, but I saw the preview on the screen. It said, "Can't stop thinking about that night." I looked at her. She realized I'd seen it. Instead of explaining, she clutched her phone to her chest and snapped, "You don't own me. I'm not your property." The tweet. I took a breath and asked calmly, "Can you please stop texting your ex?" Especially at night. It makes me uncomfortable. She stormed off to the bedroom. 20 minutes later, I saw a notification pop up on Twitter. Her tweet read, "I'm not property. I'm a person with rights. No man gets to control who I talk to. My body, my choice. Feminism. Toxic masculinity." It already had dozens of likes, retweets, and her friends hyping her up in the comments about how she deserves better. I sat there staring at my screen for 5 minutes. And then I retweeted her post with one simple line, "Respecting your right to be single." And that's exactly what I did. Moving out, I called my buddy Sean, who had a spare room. He didn't even ask questions, just said, "Come through." Within 30 minutes, I'd packed my essentials: clothes, laptop, PS5, important documents. Olivia was still in the bedroom, subtweeting about men who can't handle independent women. I left a note on the counter. Rent's paid through the end of the month. After that, it's all yours. Independence comes with bills. 2 hours later, the meltdown started. First came the texts. "Where are you? You're seriously leaving over a tweet? This is so immature. We need to talk like adults." Then the calls. 17 of them. I ignored them all. By day 2, her tone had changed. "The electricity bill is due tomorrow. Are you going to pay it? Hello? You can't just abandon your responsibilities." I replied once, "I'm respecting your independence." You got this social media war after that, she went nuclear. She posted a TikTok on how to spot a narcissist, with very thinly veiled references to me. Her friends started brigading my social media, calling me abusive and controlling. And the kicker? She changed the Netflix password. The Netflix I paid for, so I canceled it. Along with Hulu, Disney+, HBO Max, even her gym membership. Everything that was under my card. Minutes later, my phone buzzed again. "WTF, Olivia here." "I was in the middle of a show." "You're so petty. My trainer just told me my membership was declined." "You're insane." Meanwhile, Jessie was sliding into her comments. "You deserve better, Queen." His loss. Stay strong. Here's the funny part about Jesse. He lives with his mom, drives a beat-up Honda Civic with a trash bag for a window, and thinks splitting a $5 Taco Bell box counts as a date. But hey, King, shoot your shot. Her mom, her friends, everyone. Then I got a text from an unknown number. It was her mom, Gloria. "Hi, Noah. I know you and Olivia are having troubles. She's staying with me now. She's been crying for days. Maybe you could be the bigger person and apologize? Relationships require compromise." I responded politely. "I appreciate your concern, Gloria, but Olivia made her choice clear. She publicly disrespected our relationship. I won't reconcile." Her mom pushed back. "You'd really make her homeless over a silly tweet?" I answered, "She's an independent adult with a job. I'm sure she'll figure it out." Then her best friend Catherine called me crying, begging me to take her back. But the truth was simple. Olivia had made a choice, and I was just respecting it. The apartment situation. Our lease was in both our names, but I'd been paying most of the rent. I contacted the landlord and offered to either take over the lease solo or break it. Turns out, the landlord was more than happy to break it. Apparently, Olivia had been a nightmare tenant before I moved in. Always late with rent, noise complaints, everything. I texted Olivia, "FYI, I gave notice to the landlord. You have 30 days to find a new place. I already found a studio downtown. Good luck." Her response was immediate and unhinged. "You can't do this. My name is on the lease too. This is illegal. Jesse says I can sue you for emotional distress." I replied, "I'm not kicking you out. I'm moving out and ending the lease, which I'm legally allowed to do. If you want the place, sign a new lease in your name." 2 hours later, another message. He wants first month, last month, and security deposit. That's $4,500. I don't have that. Please, I'm sorry, okay? I'll block Jesse. Is that what you want to hear? Cute, but too late. I'd already signed my new lease, a studio with a view, in-unit laundry, gym included. Rent was cheaper too. The final meeting. Her last attempt came when she begged me to meet for closure. Against my better judgment, I agreed, but I brought Sean with me. She showed up looking like she'd stepped out of a magazine. Full makeup, new dress, wearing the perfume I'd bought her. She handed me a little box of my stuff and started her speech. "I've been thinking. I realize I made mistakes. Jesse meant nothing. I blocked him. I even started therapy. I know I messed up, but we were so good together. Remember Miami? Remember when you said I was your person?" I remembered. But I also remembered her tweeting that I was toxic for asking her to stop texting her ex. So I said, "Olivia, I appreciate the apology. But I've moved on. I hope you find what you're looking for." That's when the mask slipped. "Moved on? It's been 2 weeks. You already found someone else, didn't you?" "Who is she?" "There's no one else. I'm just focusing on myself." She stood up, knocking her coffee over. "Men don't leave unless they have someone lined up. You were cheating this whole time." At that point, Sean stepped in. "We're done here." She grabbed the box of my stuff, dumped it on the floor, and yelled, "I hope she cheats on you like you cheated on me." The entire cafe was staring. The barista looked ready to call security. I calmly picked up my things and said, "Olivia, this right here is why we're done. You can't even apologize without turning it into drama." We walked out. The plot twist. That night, I got a DM on Instagram from Jessie. "Bro, I had no idea she even had a boyfriend. She told me you guys broke up months ago. I'm not that type of dude. My bad." Turns out, she'd been telling him we were just roommates. He blocked her after realizing the truth. Where I am now. It's been a month. I'm settled in my new place. Got a promotion at work. Been hitting the gym. Even went on a couple of casual dates, though I'm in no rush. Olivia, meanwhile, still posts vague quotes about knowing your worth and men who can't handle strong women. Her mom unfriended me on Facebook. Her art business GoFundMe raised $73 from her mom and her best friend. Some people said I was harsh. Maybe. But here's the thing. I didn't ask for much. I just asked my girlfriend to stop texting her ex at 2 a.m. She had the right to keep talking to him. And I had the right to leave. I'm not property either. I'm a person with standards,